Alright peeps, welcome. We are now in Oberlin, Kansas. You know what time it is? It's time for a vlog. It's vlog time. Why are we in Oberlin, Kansas? Because of the phenomena that has been going on in Colorado and Kansas and Nebraska, and that is to deal with drones. There's been drone sightings everywhere. So we've drove 6 hours so far to get to where the drone sightings have been happening. There is nothing around us. Sheila thinks we're crazy, but we're gonna go on this drone adventure and see if we can have a solution to this mystery. Sheila's so excited. Look at her. Sheila, you excited to find out where these drones are coming from? She's super excited. Look at her. Yeah, let's get in the car. We got a lot of research to do. Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna find tonight? So Sheila, let's go over the details real quick. What do we know? We started following the drone stuff online on a Facebook group called the Mystery Drone Swarm Chasers on Facebook. They had to add us to the group. It's a public group, you have to be invited, blah, blah, blah. So we know that they've been swarming around McCook, Nebraska, the direction we're going now. We're heading to Atwood and McDonald, and then we will finish up in McCook, Nebraska. For the last few nights, they've been seeing 15, 20 at a time. So Sheila's cousin, let's give you a backstory. Sheila's cousin, Brian and Tracy, who you may remember from the video we did in Kansas City where Tracy went and got a tattoo. That was kind of fun. I'll post that up here so you can click on that. They live in McCook, Nebraska. They were talking about the drones, and then all of a sudden they got back from visiting us on New Year's Eve, and the drone showed up, and then they started posting all these videos, which sucked us in to start following the drone conspiracy. So here we are, and so we're gonna go see if we can find the drones. I brought my drone to see if I can see their drones in the air, because nobody gets any good shots of these things, so we're gonna give that a shot. And if you're still trying to figure out what this drone thing's all about, there's been some recent news articles that have come out in Colorado. The senator, well, I don't know, no, it was the governor of Colorado, basically stated that they're looking into it with the FAA. Then we heard that they were sending out basically the FBI to come out and do some, I guess, investigating out here in the middle of nowhere. There's literally nothing out here but cornfields. So it's weird that these things keep showing up, and they started in Colorado and they're moving eastward, and they just, I don't know, they just pop up in random areas. They've told us right now it's about 4:45 p.m. They told us that they generally show up around 7, 8 o'clock at night. I guess we're gonna find out what happens from here. We're gonna try to solve the mystery this evening. We might get some tinfoil hats. That'll be fun.
They're drones, not UFOs.
Well, you don't know. The government could have some sort of like thing spying on us or something. What theory do you buy into? Let's talk about a hypothesis that you might have, what they're doing.
Well, so there is a story out there that there is a missing nuclear
warhead.
So that seems most logical to me, that there's something that they're looking for, that they don't want everybody else looking for it. Yeah. So that seems like a logical explanation.
There's also a hypothesis that they are looking for basically natural gas leaks that can be seen at night through FLIR imaging, or possibly oil deposits. It is weird that these drones have been sighted and they are 5 to 6 foot in diameter, but they are having red flashing and other flashing lights on them, so it's not like they're trying to be too secretive, and they are being found not only in areas of no population, but going over towns of 5,000 and 6,000 to little towns of 200 and 300. So they're not being too secretive, but nobody has come forth. That is the weirdest part.
Yes, you would think that the law enforcement and or the FAA would know something.
Yes. Now, as far as we know, is these drones could have anywhere from a 5 to 10 mile radius of flight pattern. You're not dealing with the normal drones that we get from DJI. You're dealing with massive drones that are worth thousands of dollars, and if they're up 15 to 20 at a time, which I would love to see. I've never seen that many drones in one spot. it would be quite interesting. So I'm looking forward to this evening just to see if we can see something. We've been going on 36 Highway, which is the north side of Kansas, because I had this idea. It's like, let's go in these areas. There's not too many places to stay. And so let's see if we can find, like, at the hotels and things like that, just odd vehicles. So, yeah, that's what we've been doing for some fun on the way out. Sheila didn't find it very much fun because I added time. We haven't seen anything. All right, let's go see what we can.
Ghosts in the drones. Okay, so the theory that they're 5 feet in diameter, how's that A, possible, and B, how, like when something's up in the sky that far, how in the world can you can't gauge that. So
no, some of the drones have come down farther, like 100 feet.
Who's saying that they're that big?
There's been just eyewitness reports saying that they're bigger than normal.
There's also eyewitness reports that Bigfoot exists. So
you're not funny at all.
Just saying, like,
Bigfoot does exist. I've got pictures of some big feet.
I'm just saying that how do we know what they're saying? They're not just making it all up. How do you know?
What do you mean, how do you know? She's saying, how do you know if they're not just making this all up?
I guess that's why you're going tonight. But how do they know they're really 5 foot diameter drones? Who has a 5 foot diameter drone? That's as big as me.
The government has 5 foot diameter drones.
So now we're into, it's a conspiracy
The
theory.
FAA is not releasing any statement. So there
It's
are
Chinese. I was telling you. It's China.
No, China wouldn't be over here. That wouldn't be doing. No.
Okay.
Well, you don't know.
5 foot diameter.
That's just what people have said by multiple people. Yes, I've seen drones. There's
You've
a
seen
drone.
drones
Okay,
that big?
there is a video for Casey Neistat where Casey actually strapped himself onto a drone and skied through a town, and then it pulled him off the ground into the air about 50, 60 feet. So there are drones that are
Those have to be unbelievably expensive.
Yes, they're
drones.
saying anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000.
And there's 10 to 20 of them.
And there's
in the
10 to
sky.
20 in the air at the time, at the same. That's why it comes down to conspiracy and government and all the other stuff that nobody wants to talk about. One of our theories is that we would drive these little towns and look for places. There's very few places to stay out here, and see if there's like odd vehicles, like all white vans, things like that. There's a hotel up here called It'll Do. So this is one of the things that we're doing as we drive this back roads. It'll do. You see any odd? Nothing. That's a good theory. That's a good idea, but we haven't found anything. Well, we've really gone out of our way. Sun's going down 2 hours before drone sightings usually appear. Okay, the time has come. We are in McDonald, Kansas. It's about 7:30. They've already started seeing drones north of here, about 35, 45 miles. We're gonna just go ahead and take these side roads. I've been looking at the ground. They've had sightings here a couple nights ago, but we're geared. The drone chasing vehicle is ready to go. I've got Tish back here. You'll remember her from another vlog. My wife's driving, so I can actually fly the drone if I need to. So, this will be fun. Let's go. Okay, here's the update. We have a full car.
Yeah.
Tish is in the back.
Go.
If you remember, this gentleman right here, Mr. Loker, and then his wife, Tracy, who you would see in a past vlog experience where she got the tattoo.
And she survived.
And she survived
And
and
it's still
didn't
cool.
cry.
Yeah.
And she still loves her tattoo. We have now picked them up. We're in McCook, Nebraska. They've been sightings of 20 drones to the east of us. There's drones to the west of us. Where else are we going?
We are going east and
East.
north.
And he has an app that he can track to see where the airplanes are in the air, and we're going to try to see if we can find that.
There's the app.
Yeah. Okay. And then there's one other thing. I'm going to make a tinfoil hat because we don't know what these drones are doing. So we're going to construct this tinfoil hat, and we'll get that on the road too. So, and Sheila's driving. So, and I brought my drone to track those drones. There's a lot going on. It's just a lot. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Yes,
So,
it's very good.
okay. Okay. So,
Follow the road.
Yeah, follow the road.
No,
Get
no,
the tin-
no, follow the road. Keep
follow the
going
road.
straight. Walk straight.
We're already lost. We're going. Oh. So my
then
tinfoil hat's kind of
After
like
the flight truck,
a man
the
bun.
road that goes out to the highway.
We have a lot
Okay,
of
thank you.
Okay,
You're welcome.
we're on the road.
Oh, he's kind of got it.
You're gonna turn right.
Kinda.
And then I'm going to turn left
more of
onto
a
the
man bun.
highway.
Now start us north.
Okay, we're hitting the
You
road.
guys are going to look for blinkies.
Sheila, do we need to make you a tinfoil hat?
No, I'm just the driver. There you go.
Okay. So apparently we have to get our bearing. What a bright moon. So we're getting out. Oh,
Oh, there's a blinky. There's
Where?
a blinky, Todd.
what?
Right there.
What?
We gotta see if it's a plane.
Oh my gosh. Is that a plane?
He's gonna find out.
He's gonna look on his app. We have a blinky one. We have one.
Well, according to there's two of them over there, but we're right here. There's two right there.
2 planes.
Okay, so that could be a plane.
I'm gonna watch one.
We are literally in the middle of, I don't know where we're in the middle of.
The highway.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the highway. We're trying to get an orientation on blinkiness
That one's going pretty damn fast. Yeah, it is.
to know which direction to
Oh,
go.
yeah, did you get that one? Yeah, right there. Right there.
What?
Todd, across the highway.
Uh-huh.
Come across the highway.
Can we go? Can we go? Is this a road?
Yeah, that's a road. Let's
Why
go
don't we
to-
take the
let's-
road?
Let's get the road.
Let's take that road. We're taking the road. In a car. All right. This is an old abandoned air base. Now see, this is where it gets fun. Will we run across is it
not-
completely abandoned?
Yeah, there's not much there. I mean, this.
Do you hear
We're
yourself?
talking back in World War II.
Oh,
era.
where else would you hide?
Especially if
This
you're a
is
nuclear
perfect.
missile.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Like, well,
That is pretty freaky.
yeah, my camera won't even focus in. Right there. It's blinking. Holy, that is blinking.
Is that thing floating in the air?
Holy sh! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Where'd it go?
It took off.
No, it.
There it is.
I got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. So what's that mean?
Okay, you see straight ahead, right there? It's blinking. There is nothing over there, and it's on the ground. There's not a road over there either. And I don't believe there's houses. Can we see if we can go over there? I'm hoping I'm going fiasco last night. Let that be a warning. But there is nothing out here. So I'm almost to the end of this road, and we're going to, I'll explain what's going on. Last night was a fiasco. Hopefully I'll find my drone and recover some of the footage to see if we can make sense of it. Last night didn't go so well, peeps. I am in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I met a farmer. He let me in on the property. I'm trying to find my drone. We had some weird lights. We flew the drone to go see it. Something happened. The drone did something it's never done before, and it freaked out and basically died. I looked for an hour last night to see if I could find it. And unfortunately, I didn't find it in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. Now I'm climbing these rock croppings to see if we can get her done. When I tell you we saw lights last night, I took a gander to see how it would go. Why would there be lights out here? Holy cow, this is a big deal. Let's see if I can find this. And we recovered. Oh my goodness. Look, there is nothing around. Why would there be lights out here? It's the craziest thing. Strong aircraft interference, and I was only maybe 100 feet in the air. Wow. So, last night we were super close to the drone activity. I just got a message where the drones were. I'll put that on here for you to see. It is crazy to think all the activity. Nobody really knows what the deal is, why it's happening. So, I'm just so stinking happy right now that I recovered my little guy. Lesson learned. Alright, peeps. I'm out. If you're coming out to Nebraska and Colorado and Kansas to look for drone activity, hopefully we'll learn what this is all about soon enough. But other than that, I am out.